to say right now, it's 88 degrees outside and I'm not wearing shoes, and I've never felt so free in a video before. And I got this romper today, so I'm like really happy. Hey guys, it's Allie, and I know I have not made a video in forever, so I'm really sorry. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining kind of what I've been doing this past 3 months, where I've kind of slacked off a little bit on making my videos. I know I've still had some, but this winter into this spring was super crazy, and I think now that is kind of finally ending, so I'll be able to start posting again. But I felt like I kind of owed you guys an explanation for everything. I've been super quiet about kind of what's been happening because I didn't want to say anything too soon, but what I have been doing is stuff for college, because next year I will be going to college. So in October I started applying to colleges. I actually applied to 10 schools. So in this video I'm going to go through all 10 of the schools that I applied to, the schools that I got into, and obviously at the end I will reveal the school that I'm going to. If you follow me on social media, you'll probably already know. So you guys should all go follow my Instagram. It's Allie_Bridge15. So to start off, I will read you guys, and I have to put on my phone because otherwise I forget what schools I applied to, and I don't want to leave any out, so I need to find it first. So the reason I applied to 10 schools, I know it sounds like a lot, but most of you guys, if you haven't already started applying, will probably realize that struggle as soon as you actually sit down at your laptop and have to think like, oh my god, where do I want to spend the next 4 or more years of my life at? It's a really stressful decision, and you know, I had kind of no idea where I wanted to go. Like each year, I'd say from about 7th grade, like when you first start thinking about college on, you have a different place of where you think you'll be, and then like the next year you're like, oh my god, why did I ever think I was going to be there? Like I for a long time thought I was going to be a teacher. I thought I wanted to go to school in Florida, then I thought I wanted to go to school in California. Like things change, and so until you're actually in that situation having to decide, it's hard. So these are the schools I applied to: Indiana University, University of Kentucky, Scranton University, Rowan University, University of Rhode Island, Penn State University, Syracuse University, University of Delaware, Emerson College, and Northeastern. So those are the 10 schools. So I got into all of the schools except for Northeastern, which I was not expecting to get into. It's a hard school to get into. In fact, I think there was only one kid that got in right away from my school, from my high school. They did early decision. The rest were all deferred, and then I think 2 others ended up getting in. But it used to be like a big school that a lot of my kids from my high school would go to, and then recently it's gotten like super difficult. They're not taking any of us. So I didn't really have any hard feelings towards that, but I did want to give a little shout out to Daniel Prada and his mom. They actually wrote me a letter of recommendation way back in October for Northeastern. So, and I never told you guys just because I was like, well, there's no way I'm going to get in. And yeah, but they did. So, and it was so sweet. I can't thank them enough. They know how thankful I am for them. I love them. So yeah, I hope you guys know her as Wigsworth. She wrote me a letter of recommendation, which I think I did mention at some point on this YouTube channel, for Emerson, and I couldn't thank her enough for doing that either. But the rest of the schools I did get into. So University of Kentucky, we have, which one are you? Rhode Island. These are all going to show my student IDs, but I'm already committed, so do what you want to do with these. Won't matter now. We have another University of Rhode Island. This one is money that I got. Another University of Rhode Island. We have Emerson College. We have Syracuse. And we have Penn State. Is that it? Nope. What is this? Oh, that's my high school. Okay, well I guess that's it. If I missed any, then it's because they're downstairs. We had them all hanging on my refrigerator, so those would still be gone. So next, I wanted to talk about what I'm going to be majoring in college, because obviously I'm taking my YouTube channel with me to college. I already have a roommate and a dorm, so all of that is set and we'll be good. I'll still be making videos. I'm not sure what I'll be making videos of. I have to say right now, it's 88 degrees outside and I'm not wearing shoes, and I've never felt so free in a video before. And I got this romper today, so I'm like really happy. So yeah, what I'm majoring in as of right now is broadcast journalism. The school that I'm going to, I will be in the College of Communications. And basically I won't have to like pick really what I want to do until the end of my sophomore year. but right now I kind of am leaning towards broadcast journalism or photojournalism, something in the communications field, which means that YouTube and all of that will be really helpful in like practicing for what I want to be when I grow up, which I'm not really sure what that is yet, but something social media oriented and something around the idea of like news broadcasting, something like that. But I'm not positive, but obviously you guys will be on this journey with me, so we'll all find out. So yeah. Now I will show you guys my top 2 schools that I was really in between and why I chose the school that I chose. So we'll do this. So the 2 schools that it came between was Emerson College and Penn State. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about both colleges. So Emerson is one of the best, or I think it might be the second best compared to like Syracuse, colleges for communications in the country. It is extremely good for what they do. I absolutely loved the school. I loved visiting it. I loved Boston. I loved their program. I really honestly loved everything about it besides the size of the school, I think. And I know like if you're in Boston it wouldn't really be a problem because there's so many other schools, but for me I had always like envisioned myself in that big school feel with like a big football team, school spirit, all of that. And Emerson doesn't really have that in itself. Obviously with Boston around, you know, one of my best friends is going to BU, possibly another one of my best friends might end up there too. And there's so many colleges. I mean, Boston is the best college town. There's like 200,000 something college students. So I don't think it would be a problem, but I think I wanted my school spirit to be for my own school and not someone else's. And for me, I kind of think like I might have a hard time just going into another school and being like, hi everyone, I'm here, I'm not from your school, but I'm here. Like, I'm not really that outgoing at first. I am a super outgoing person, but when I first meet someone, I tend to be a little shy, and I don't know if I'd be able to do that right away. Then for Penn State, I also loved the campus, loved the school. My only real concern was that it's in the middle of nowhere. So unlike Boston, it's not a city. It's got a big town, but it's not a city. And I was kind of concerned about having to have giant classes because I do focus better in a smaller class. But the programs that they offered were pretty much exactly the same as Emerson's, and I loved all the students that I met. I loved the campus. It was so beautiful. I loved the football, the school spirit. I loved all of that. Their communication school is also really, really good. It's not like as ranked that high, but it's still in the top 10, so clearly it's good, and I think it's getting better as it continues. So like their College of Communications is a small school in a giant school. Penn State itself has 50,000 students, so it still has that big like kind of city-like feel because there are so many people. But the College of Communications is only around, I think, 3,000 people. There will be 1,000 students that are freshmen, and then in journalism there's only around 300. So it's going to end up having that same small feel as Emerson's, and the amount per classes, so there's only like 20 kids in a class, and I really liked that. So which school did I choose? It was incredibly hard for me to choose. First of all, Emerson was $20,000 more expensive. It's a $67,000 a year school, which is crazy. So unless I had gotten a $20,000 scholarship, which I don't know if I'll ever get that. I actually did appeal for a merit scholarship, and I might have gotten it, but I'll never know because I ended up declining. I'm going to Penn State, but I will explain why. So really what I had to ask myself was like, if Emerson was in the middle of Pennsylvania, would I still go to it? My answer was no, because it's literally just like 3 buildings of a school and it would be stuck in the middle of nowhere with nothing around it. But if Penn State was in Boston, would I go to it? And the answer is yes. So to take that locations part out of it and then just judge by the schools, then obviously I like Penn State better. So that is the one that I picked. I had been touring it this weekend, and as we were just like walking around campus, I kind of just decided I didn't feel like waiting anymore, waiting to see if I got the scholarship at Emerson. Like, even if I did get the amount of money that I needed, it still would have been a little bit more expensive, and they kind of cap off that amount of scholarship that they'll give at that. So I ended up picking Penn State, and I am so excited to be going. I still, obviously, no hard feelings against any of the schools that I got into and not going to. I just felt like Penn State would be the right one for me because it has kind of the best of both worlds for me. And I think that I'll be really happy. So yeah, that's that. But I wanted to make a video and kind of explain to you guys what I've been doing. College is so stressful, and it's kind of hard to even explain what it's like to be in this situation until you guys are in it yourself and know what it's like to have to kind of debate, because it's really the first big decision that you'll have to make, and it's hard. And I know a lot of you guys were asking like, well, why didn't you pick Emerson? It's such a good school. And yeah, but it's not all about name for me. I think that, yeah, the people that go there are going to end up being really successful, but that's not just because of the school. It's because of the people. And I think I'm a really motivated person, and I think that, not to be like bratish, but I think that no matter where I'll go, I'll push myself hard, and I think that I will have that ability to succeed no matter which school I go to. And they offer the same program, so I'm glad that that's done. I feel really relieved. I'm so sorry that I have not been active on this. I'm just really glad that it's done. It was a long process. On top of like all my regular schoolwork, I was traveling a lot, and yeah. But I'm back now, so I cannot wait to continue within these next few months on YouTube. Back where I am, I want you guys to start leaving some video suggestions that I know what you want to see in the coming months. And yeah, if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below video suggestions that you have, and subscribe to be notified when I post. And I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be sooner than this one was uploaded from the last one. So hopefully sometime this week. Yeah, I'll see you guys then. I love you all. Bye! Mwah. And I just really wanted to show you all this romper because I'm so happy. My mom got it for me. Look how cute this is. Break myself.